Welcome to launch day. Today's the day. Welcome to a new studio vlog, or like today is actually more of a day in the life. This is the first time I've sort of done a day in the life, but today's going to be a big one, so I thought I would just film as much as I could in one day, and I know that I'll get enough content for a video, so because there's a lot to do. If you haven't seen me before, my name is Laura and I handmake and sell polymer clay jewellery, accessories, punch needle goods and stationery. And this today is a launch vlog. So today I will be launching part one of my new series slash collection called the Hobbies collection. And for this part one, I've done three sort of themes, and that is hobbies, as in products themed around hobbies. I've done craft and I've done music. So I haven't actually counted how many products I've got going today. I think there's about 22-ish products, and that doesn't include variations. So coming today, I have 2 washi tapes, 4 notepads, 3 enamel pins, 5 or 6 stickers, 1 punch needle coaster, which nobody's seen yet, and about 5 different types of earrings, all with their own various shapes and sizes and colours. Out of all of those, I think the washi tapes and the enamel pins are the only things that are finished. Which is typical of me, to leave things to the last minute, but without a deadline I am nothing, and I work best when there's something due, like today. So that's where we're at. It's actually quite late in the morning, it's 10:30, and that's because I have already had my breakfast, had a shower and been to the doctor's, so we're starting a bit later because of that. Yeah, we need to really get moving. The shop launch is going live at officially 7 p.m, but I am sending an email out to my email subscribers at 5 p.m, and I guess they're going to be like my guinea pigs and see if everything works and everything. So I do need to have everything done by 5 p.m. preferably. So that leaves me with about 6.5 hours. Yes, 6.5 hours. So on my to-do list, I've just done this, well, I've just added to my to-do list, basically made it really thorough, but I have to, here are all the earrings that are incomplete. I have to sand all of these and then resin them and then put the posts on and assemble them, etc, etc. I have to finish the punch needle coaster so I can take a photo of it. I need to take photos of whatever earrings I don't have photos of, and I would like to print out some more stickers, because I've done like the mock-ups or the prototypes, but I haven't actually printed the finished products yet. So that's great. And then I have to do all the admin-y kind of stuff. So I've got to create the email that's going to go out at 5 p.m. I have to create the web page that is going to have all the products on it. I need to create the products themselves as listings on the website. And I want to do a couple of reels, or a reel to put out at the time that it's going live, so which sort of like sums up the story and what it is that I'm doing. So that's just a little bit. I'm gonna say it's doable because I want to have hope. I'm not gonna finish every single pair of earrings because I don't need to. I just need to get one of everything done so that I can photograph it and then edit the photos, etc. So I'm hopeful about this launch. This is the first like proper, I guess, official launch that I've done. I've done little collections of earrings before, but this feels bigger because I guess there's a whole bunch of different products all in one theme, and it's exciting. I'm really excited. I have spent a lot of money on this, I'll be honest, so I think all up I would have spent close to about $2,500 just on the products. which is a lot. That is both part 1 and part 2, and to last me into the future, hopefully. That's enough stock to sort of keep me going for a while. But it does mean I have to make quite a few sales to make that back, and I'm not expecting to make all that back obviously in this launch, but hopefully I get 1 or 2 sales. I think the most amount of sales I've got in a sort of release, like collection release, is about 2 or 3. So we'll see how this goes. I'll keep you updated, and I'm also going to do a video in the future about the promotion of it all, and the marketing and social media especially, and also my email, like how my emailing this stuff is going. So this launch is the first one that I've really gone into a lot of effort to try and advertise properly, and I'm going to see whether it pays off, and I'll do a video separately about, you know, all my thoughts and all the stats and figures and stuff. So that's where we're going. We need to go now. We need to move, because now it is 10:40 because I've been talking so long. So I'd like to start with sanding to get some of that done, because I need the light for photos, because the main thing I want to get done is photos. So let's get going. Hello, it's 2 p.m. Sorry, I didn't film much this morning actually at all. I couldn't film anyway because all of my camera storage is full and everything, so dealing with that fun again. But I did do some sanding and I did some resining. So I've still got all of this to sand, but there's not too much there. And then I got this pile, I don't know if you can see that. I've got this little pile here to resin, but I got the, I've nearly resined this shut, but I didn't. Okay. But I've got 2 hair clips, 2 like barrettes. So far 2 pairs of studs, and I've made one each of the pencils as little pins, so you can wear them like on your clothes or something. That's pretty cute. I'm gonna have 2 available of each colour, so I've got to take photos of those. I think these 2 will be key rings, and then these 2 are earrings, and again earrings. So I need to assemble the ones that are finished and finish sanding those and finish resining those. Still got to do my punch needle. I am aware that there's only 3 hours left, and that scares me a little bit. It has not been as productive of a morning as I wanted, but I'm gonna have some lunch now and then really turn the rest of this out as fast as I possibly can. Okay, lunch has been had. It's now 3 o'clock, and that means there's only 2 hours left until slightly hysterical laughter because yeah, really. Why do I do this to myself? I always think it's going to be a lot easier than it is, and it's not. It's not easy. It's now 3 o'clock because while I was eating lunch, I actually uploaded some of the listings so that if worse comes to worse, at 5 o'clock, I have 5 listings that will go live, which are the notepads, one of the washies, and 1 pair of earrings. But I'm having a problem because the photos I've got are too big to upload on the website, so I need to resave all the photos at a smaller size. And I've still got to take all the photos for these. I think what I'm going to have to do is take photos of whatever I've got right now, which isn't really anything, and then just upload what I've got. I can maybe finish off and add more later. It's not ideal because if people want to buy that item, they're going to have to either add it to their order and I'm going to have to refund their shipping, or they'll miss out, or, you know, won't buy it because it wasn't available at the time. Yeah, I feel a bit sick. No. Okay, enough of this. I need to, yep, it's all good. We're all good. Let's take some photos. I haven't put the backings on these yet, so I have to pretend that they've got studs on them. I've got to cut some corners to try and get this done in time. Alright guys, I'll be honest, things are not going well. It's 20 to 5 and everything's just frozen. Like, my internet doesn't seem to be working. My images aren't uploading to my website and everything is just so slow and I don't know what is going on. And my phone keeps filling up with storage and I'm supposed to be sending out this email soon and I can't open my site. So I'll keep you updated, and hopefully I can sort this out soon. Just an update. It's, what time is it? 5:10. I've just sent the email out saying sorry, things are going to be late. But it is 5:10 and I have 7 things on the website out of 20. But here's what it's looking like so far. Let me flip it around. This is what it's looking like so far. I got the 3 sections there. And then everything's sort of split into 3. So currently in Hobbies I've just got the notepad. Oh, this is embarrassing. And then that's the music section. So at least in the craft one I've got earrings, but yeah, I still need to edit all of. Happy Monday. It is the Monday after the launch weekend. Today's the 2nd of June. It's officially winter. That's exciting. And I get to wear my cozy jumpers. Looking at the positives, because not much about this was positive. No, that's not entirely true. Where to start? Okay, let's just go over what happened there. When I left you on Friday, I was having a bit of a panic. Nothing was working. All my storage was full of every program, every device that I was using. I couldn't film much because my phone was full. I couldn't transfer the photos I needed from my camera to my laptop because my laptop was full. My iPad was full, so I couldn't edit the photos there. And then the internet wasn't working, so I was trying to upload all my product photos and everything to the website, and it wasn't loading. So I sent out an email at 5 or just after 5, which is when I said I would email my subscribers to give them early access. I was so worried about this because I was like, oh no, people are going to be waiting. But after I sent the email out, I actually checked and no one opened it. Not one person tried to access the site early. So I didn't really need to worry that much. When it came to 7, I actually did manage to get most of the products up on the website, which is amazing. Some of the music products I uploaded a bit later, but everything did get up on Friday night, which no idea how I managed that. This pattern of music earrings I have not uploaded, and that is because I did the backs, I resined the backs, but it's not worked. My plan to keep the backs clean is not working. So I'm just going to not upload those right now. But the other pattern, this pattern has been uploaded, so that's all online now. I didn't make any sales till about 9 p.m, I think, and I made 1, but it came through as 3, and it charged the customer shipping for each order. So this customer bought 5 items and it split her order into 3 and charged her shipping for each order. So I had no idea what was happening. It's because I have 3 types of products. So I have products that are flat, obviously, like stickers. These can ship in letters, which obviously cost a different amount to a parcel. So I have shipping in letters, I have shipping in large letters, and I have parcel shipping. You would think that it would automatically charge you the highest level of shipping for whatever products you've got in your cart. Instead of doing that, it charged her for each type of shipping. So to get around that, I changed all of my products over to just flat rate standard shipping, which means if you're buying a sticker, you are paying $9.95 to have that posted. And I cannot work out a way around that unless I go by the weight method, which I was really hoping not to do because that's a lot of fiddliness. Anyway, so she didn't mind because I said I would refund the shipping for that, all the extra shipping costs. But thank you so much, Megan. I really appreciate you and your daughter's support. Megan is a return customer, so thank you so much. And she ordered, if she doesn't mind me saying, she ordered a crafty notepad, the gingham washi tape, the crafty sticker, pencil earrings, and paint palette earrings. So that's a really cool order. I love how there's a mix of things in there. Next, I had somebody message me saying they couldn't check out. So not only did I have this problem where the shipping was messing everything up, but I had this other customer saying she couldn't check out at all. One of my items wouldn't ship to her address, and then, oh, what a nightmare. Honestly, like, this could not have gone any more wrong. So the next day, I tried putting her order in and it worked, but then she tried to do it again and it didn't. So I don't know. I asked her to use a different browser and then it worked. So I don't know, but that was my second order. So a huge thank you to Kathleen. You have been such a great support of my work for so long now, and I really, really appreciate your support. Kathleen ordered the paint palette earrings, the music and leaves washi tape, music stud pack, Hobbies sticker, and the crafty enamel pen. So that, again, that's such a cool order, such a mix of things, and I'm going to have so much fun packing it. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to pack orders because I have to go to Brisbane to pick up my notepads. That's why they were mock-ups on the website, because I don't actually have them yet. But my mum has opened them and she has checked and they are all good. So I'm going to pick those up tomorrow, which is really exciting, and then I'll pack the orders in this video for you. So yeah, 2 orders is not bad. I am honestly so grateful that I even got any after the massive mess and flop and failure that was my launch. I really tried with this one, and I think that was obvious. I advertised this for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I did everything I could to post like every day on social media in the lead up to it, and I had a lot of good feedback and I had a lot of good responses, and I had people turn on the reminders for the launch. I had people sign up to my mailing list, and then 2 people ordered. So while I am super grateful for you guys, that is not going to cover the cost of all the goods that I have purchased for this launch. I am hoping that over time orders will come in, and maybe the whole launch idea is just not going to work for me. I know some people, they hype up a launch and then when they launch they sell out on the day, and oh, you know, like, wow, I got 50 orders in 1 minute. Maybe that's just not me. Maybe I'm more of a slow and steady turtle. It's hard not to be deflated when I've been doing this for nearly 9 years and still struggling to find my feet. This is the first collection that I've done that feels like it's truly me. I'm absolutely in love with everything that I have made and all of the products, like the new products. I love the notepads. I'm so in love with the notepads and the washi tape and the enamel pins. Like, how cool is it that I designed those? So I'm hoping that my passion does translate over time into a successful business, but maybe it's going to take a little bit longer for me to get that going. Yeah, you hear people say, oh, I've been working at this for 2 years and nothing's happened, or like, you know, oh, I'm so glad that after 4 years my hard work has paid off, you know, just it takes time. Like, well, okay, 9 years here, 9 years, and I'm still waiting. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep working at it, and I truly believe I'm onto something with this new vibe and feel and direction for my business, and I'm in love with it, which means somebody out there is also going to be in love with it. So not giving up hope, just sending it out to the universe. Hey, cute blue pastel fun stationery crafty lovers out there, I'm calling for you. Come find me. Do I feel like all of the effort I put into social media worked? Again, I think I will do a more in-depth video about it, but yes and no. I have gotten a lot of engagement from posting more. Has it translated into sales? No, it hasn't. But I'm just gonna keep pushing. Now that the products are online, when people see the post, then they can check the site and they are there to purchase. So maybe that was the difference. I'll keep you posted with that. But in the meantime, thank you so much for following this, what was supposed to be a day in the life but ended up as a complete mess of a vlog. And thank you so much to Megan and Kathleen for your orders. I, again, can't express my gratitude enough. Let's package their orders now. Alright, so that's all I have for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed, despite it being a complete mess. Let's hope that I have some more orders trickle in throughout the week, and I will keep you updated with that, of course. My next video will be a bit of a week in the life. I've got an event I'm planning for, I've got some stockists that I need to restock, and then I'm starting prep for the convention. So make sure you stick around. I am trying to post every Tuesday, but it might be every second Tuesday. It just depends on how busy I am that week. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I would really, really appreciate your support. there. It's free, and if you can't support me on my shop, I'm just as grateful for a little like and a press of that bell. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye.